What's up, YouTube? Got Gamer Jimbo here, playing some League of Legends. Let me pause this because I'm not actually playing right now, but we are watching a replay of a game I just played. So, I don't know why the volume settings are so janky for a replay, but we're gonna turn this we're gonna turn this up. We're just gonna fix this right now. So we're gonna do this. Turn this to 0. This to like 20. I don't know. Voice volume to maybe like, I'd say like 50. Sound FX we turn to like 35 is like a crisp number for that. Ambiance we turn down to, I'd say 25. And then pings, I'd say pings at 65. We need pings kind of loud, so we'll do that. But what I'm bringing you here is a hot, fresh replay, fresh off the presses. You know, like I just played this game, and what I want to do is review it because I lost it. And honestly, I thought things were going pretty well, but I want to kind of review and go over it. So right now we're just standing in the fountain. Jesus, that is loud as shit. We'll actually get out of there.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Why is this game so loud? What is going on here? I don't think it's probably not even that loud. Honestly, it's probably just my headphones that are loud, and I'm like, oh my god, you just showed it out. Or maybe it is the replay settings are just weird and janky. I don't know. But anyway, I am wide awake right now. I've been up all night, and now that I think about it, I haven't actually had a recording on the channel in about a week or so. So I'm gonna I wanted to upload this one impromptu and just kind of go over it. Nothing too interesting happens at the beginning of these games, so you can kind of see what everyone's doing. This is me right here. I'm hiding in the brush. So there's brushes around the maps that you can hide in where the enemies can't see. You see how these guys are doing it down here too? Right now I'm up here helping out my teammate kill this monster right here. So anyway, while this is going on, you can go ahead and watch, and then I'll pause and review the moments that I want to review. Because I want to talk a little bit about this game, because League of Legends and I have had quite a tumultuous history over the years. And it's a game that I'm quite interested in the fact that I'm exploring again. And it's also a game that's made me realize a lot of things about myself. So I'm excited to get in here and review this. So, okay, so I should have eat into them. I mean, right there, that's just, I wasn't paying attention. Like, if I eat into them right there, he would have died. Yeah, because this is like a disgusting lane, right? It's like a heal. Is this a heal Zillion barrier Lucian? Is that what I'm saying here? No, exhaust. Okay, so pretty hard. They're pretty unkillable. So that's why at this point I was like, eh. But as we'll learn over the course of this game, my Sejuani didn't exactly play the way I expected them to. See, I was ready to play the game and go, but they were hanging back and just, I guess, not aware of the level 2 power spike, so it is what it is. Nothing bad happened, so I tried to make a play happen, and maybe I should have pinged or communicated or something to them, because evidently they didn't want to walk up. So here, I mean, at this point, I see the wave for what it is. I just see a standard slow push, and I'm like, right now I'm optically positioned, because it is technically pushed into the tower, and while the wave isn't necessarily dying to the tower, the wave is set up to where it will be pushed back into me by the time I get back here. So what that is called by people who are good at the game is a cheater recall. It wasn't quite a complete one because, again, the wave didn't crash completely. Jesus, that pinging is loud as shit too, though. But it's just a good little thing to apply conceptual, like, meanings and stuff to the game. But I was trying to apply a concept called tempo, and like I said, see, look, you see how the wave is pushing? Now they're gonna try and recall and reset, so to speak. So now it's my turn to come and collect the minions and get gold. So nothing too exciting. It's literally just I kill the little red guys. I collect gold from them. That's it. And those random noises that you're hearing, they're a little jarring, I guess. They're signals that people are doing on the map. Do you see how it pops up in red? So the red side has a ward here. That's the red side, this is the blue side. So they see our little guy right there on the ward. And they're warning their friends, you know, oh god, this guy's here, you know. So anyway, back to our lane down here. I am building up a slow push to try and just, again, recall. Because this guy just recalled, so I'm not exactly eager to fight, but for whatever reason, my guy went up and fought. Maybe I should have been positioned more upwardly. I'm still learning the champion, and you have to play her very aggressively, so the playstyle is very different than other ADCs. Traded 1 for 1. It's not bad, but unfortunately he got the kill, I think, didn't he? So, no he didn't. So, 1 for 1. We're pretty even, me and this other guy. So, whereas I'm like, this dude's literally just running into me every chance he gets. So, I went for lifesteal because I'm like, okay, we're probably going to be fighting these guys. But this guy's... I don't know if he just doesn't understand what his champion does, or I don't know if he's just not good at the game, but he was having a hard time starting fights and protecting me, I felt like, but maybe I could have just done a better job of positioning or something. I don't know. The way I try to look at things in this game is I try to see rather than focus on what other people do badly, I try to focus on what I could have done better. It's just a more productive use of my time. Because at the end of the day, I'm never going to be playing with this dude again, right? So it's easier to focus on this game right here and right now, this moment, than worry about what my guy is doing, you know? So as far as I can tell, the wave is pushing into me and they have a tempo advantage and they're going to be able to fight. My team doesn't realize this, so I start pinging and trying to ping them off because I realize this and I'm like, no team, don't fight this shit, get the dragon. Which we don't even necessarily need to do because watch, right here. Oh no. Oh, see, okay, we're gonna pause. I think this was a big mistake. I think at this point I saw Lucian mid. My mindset was I saw Lucian mid, so I'm like, let me push this really quick since we know where they all are. Like, we know Briar's like kind of like right here, they're right here. So I don't know if my mindset in that moment was let me push this wave, then I'll react to whatever's going on over there. So I think it was correct, but I didn't apply it at the correct time. So I applied it a little bit before I should have. And it's just good to recognize those little errors so you can correct them in the future. Because even though what I did ultimately worked out because the enemy team did what I thought they would. Look, I'm talking about all these theoretical concepts too, but at the end of the day, I could have even just, like, my wave was in no danger of crashing, and the Lucian just ran mid for no reason. Instead of just worrying about my wave and trying to just secure this arbitrary tempo lead that I think is going on in my head. What I should have did was we're going to rewind a little bit. Not too much. So we'll rewind to this exact moment, because this is what I knew. So we clear this wave, and then we've effectively secured, like, our tempo. So instead of worrying about this, I actually should have just been like, okay, Lucian's up here. Let's go over here and try to make a fight happen. Because this is like... I don't want to be doing this as Samira. Not early game. This is what I want to be doing as Samira. As far as I can reasonably, like, tell. because again, it brings it back to what I said, is I want to be fighting, and I want to be brawling. That's what she's fucking good at, and that's not what I'm prioritizing here, and it's just a bad mindset to have when playing the champion, so you need to point it out. Because watch right here, I was like, okay, I have tempo. The minions aren't right in front of me. I see what's going on over there. And now that the minions are visible to me, this is when I begin to reconsider my options. And tempo is a very important concept in this game, so it's just very easy to get wrapped up and misprioritize things, just like real life. It's crazy. So, the mistake I made here was, again, what I do instead of continuing to walk this way up here with my teammates and trying to see what we can do right here, I walked this way and just cleared these minions and wasted a bunch of time and did nothing effectively. I got a little bit of gold, you know? Watch, you'll see it happen in real time. You see how I ping them off too? I'm like, no, guys, this play is bad. But in reality, it was actually right. I should have actually been up there with them. I should have realized that, no, this is exactly what we want. Because Samira is really, like, to put it in a nutshell, what my champion's really good at is fighting with teammates and a lot of enemies. That's what you want. No matter whether it's level 1 or level 18, which is level 1's the starting level and level 18's the max level. So, that's your goal. So, going forward, we're going to keep that in mind and we're going to try to analyze the situations where I can take advantage of that and the situations where I miss. Because that's my game plan, realistically. To put it into layman's terms. And unfortunately for me right there, I missed a perfect opportunity to do just that. Whereas again, right here, it's a perfect opportunity to just press B, but I'm too afraid of what I don't know because we have no vision on the map. So I think sometimes I also need to be less afraid of dying. And it's like, if their jungler somehow fucking Kung Pao's me from fucking the Fog of War and just 5Ds me, I need to just accept it and let Jesus take the wheel and let God take the wheel. You know, instead of just being like, I'm gonna waste a bunch of time running so I can recall safely. I just need to recall so I can secure my tempo advantage. Because now look, if I was just a few seconds earlier to these minions, I wouldn't have missed any of them. You know what I mean? Because we can count back to that. Look, watch. No. Okay. So this is back where we made the first mistake. So, this is where we push the minions into these 15 seconds. Okay. So we'll fast forward a little bit. Right here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna count the amount of... This is... We'll rewind 15 seconds. Sorry, I want to get this perfect. Because I have a good point to prove. Okay, so... Like right here. Okay. So this is about the point these minions are gonna start getting hit by the tower. So we are gonna start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It took me 10 seconds to effectively start generating gold and attacking that wave, when not only could I have been attacking it sooner, but I could have also just been to this wave sooner if I would have managed my time earlier better. Again, we'll go back and keep track. Watch. Because it's before I recall. Because this is when we push the wave in. And at this point, we are effectively safe. So I could just go into here and recall. Oh no, we'll go right here. So we're pushing the wave into the tower, which the wave is our blue guys. I'm just trying to get done with it. So we're gonna walk from the time I pass this brush, like right here, to the time I waste queuing my recall, we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 seconds. So I mean, again, it makes a big difference when you count those seconds, huh? So just wanted to illustrate that. We'll fast forward again for the sake of brevity. We'll even fluff them the fact because I've wasted a lot of time pausing and analyzing. I want to keep this short. My last video was pretty damn long, and I guess kind of plan on throwing this one up and uploading it. Want to get something on the channel at least once a week. I've been really busy with real life stuff, and then I've recorded a lot of stuff. It's just a matter of editing it and putting it together. Whereas this is like a quick one. Holy shit, dude! My teammate's like going psychotic. So we're gonna have a fight's about to happen here. So we're gonna watch this and see what happens. Okay. So I'm level 6, she's 5, double 6. I'm like, I do not want to fight here, and I know we don't want to fight here. So I kind of hang back. He just flashes in, and I'm like, alright, I guess we're gonna try to go. And I'm like, no, that dude's dead. Like, I'm like, that man is beyond dead. That man is cooked so like, if that man were a steak, he'd be like, cooked like a shoe. Like, he'd be beyond well done. Like, he is done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, I just cruise back to the tower, and I'm like, well, wave's gonna come into me, we'll see what they do. And I just collect the resources. Nothing crazy. I don't even think I died. Nothing crazy happens. I mean, I try to get a little something, but they're not falling for my tricks, so I get punished appropriately. Honestly, I'd say the duo lane, their duo played pretty well. And I played alright. I think I played well in some areas, and then certain areas I just played really bad in. So that's why we're here watching this, you know? So we'll just recall. So again, I think what I plan to do is I'm planning my spike and trying to plan for objectives. So what I'm going to do is recall and prepare for that, and prepare for the upcoming objective, which is this dragon. Because I know my enemy did the same thing. I know for a fact he did. Or at the very least, if he didn't, I want to have tempo over him. So that way I can come back strong. In case something like this happens, I'm ready for it. And again, like, I don't know, this guy, like I said, that was good. This is a good little skirmish, honestly. I played this really well. I managed to kill one of them. Or two of them. So, that really worked out. My thought process is, again, push the wave, but I'm not thinking. Like, I'm Samira. What the fuck am I doing? Like, I should be going and killing the dragon. Again, like, it's something that worked out because I knew my opponent was dead, and I knew he couldn't respond to me pushing, so I just secured that as opposed to helping with the dragon. And I mean, I think it's really hard to say in the moment. I feel like maybe I should have helped the dragon, but pushing and recalling was a good option too. So I can't even really fault myself that much for that. Because I just got a couple kills, I wanted to go spend my gold and heal up, and yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good thing to do in this game. So it's really simple, you know? Pressing B, buying items, and healing your health. Just knowing when to do that really makes a huge fucking difference in this game. And it's really crazy how little people realize something so simple makes such a big fucking difference. Like I was saying earlier. Yeah, I just... Like, I'm really trying my best. Well, see, like I said, it works out. Like, when I just go in and fight, it really works out. When I trust the process, even though this dude face tanks an entire fucking Lucianol, and then whatever, we get a kill, no one dies, and it works out. You know? So I get, like, a plate. I think I get a plate. I think I get 2 plates, and then this is a mistake, I think. A little optimization mistake. I should have just left After that first pop, that first play, I should have just I should have just keyed my recall. Like, look, again. I would have already been at the base, and I decide to stay. Why am I even staying? And look, he immediately fucking eats into me like he's a fucking, like, robot. Like, he had that shit queued. I guess he has the ward there, but... God, the disrespect. Like, if my teammate could handle this better, that's what I'm playing around. I shouldn't be playing around that. Nah, the play is not... Now I'm just like, the play is done. Or no, I'm not like, the play is done, and this is the problem. In the moment, I should have been like, the play is done, get the wave, recall, and do that. And then now we just both have to. It baits him into going in when there's no universe where we fucking kill them. So, like I said, bottom line, knowing when to go back is key. And knowing what to give up in order to do that is key. And being able to recognize that in this game is key in the moment. It's difficult. That's why I'm a silver scrub. I'm not that good at this game, but this is what the people who are good at the game say. So, I'm just trying to do what they say and get better. And when I do apply what they say, I think my results are pretty good. And I think a lot of that is how I've become humble. It's just accepting where I am in the game. Trying to learn. Trying to get better. Treating it like a science, like an art form, like whatever it might be. Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to say that. So my thought process is like, nothing's happened bot. I don't even care if bot dies. I want to try and fight. So I do have the right mindset here. Zillion is such an anti, like... There's a certain kind of fucking champion I hate that Samira hates playing against, and the way I like to call them is the anti-champion. And what those are basically champions that prevent you from playing the game. So Zillion is a perfect example of that. Oh, I want to go in there and do tons of damage and kill the enemy? Oh no, too bad. I have to get through like 3 slows, fucking 5 time bombs, and most importantly, his ability to resurrect anyone he chooses on a moment's notice, or at the very least on like a minute notice. So we got a quick little pick there. That was good. I actually typed to him there because this guy has an ego, and he's been freaking the fuck out the whole game and pinging. Like, half the times you hear, like, the warnings and stuff, it's him freaking out about something. So he's got mad that I stole the minions there, because he feels entitled to them since he queued up for the mid lane. So I just swallowed my pride and said, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. I'll leave. I'm leaving. You know what I mean? But I guess in the replay it doesn't show that, so... Right now, I just went back to my lane and did this. See, their mid laner came down here, because I thought we would do that. I thought he would come down here since he saw me mid, because usually what people do around the 14-minute mark is go mid. They switch to the bot lane, switches with the mid lane. So again, I guess my short-term plan is to find any opportunity I possibly can to fucking do that. And again, right here, I have the wrong idea. Why the fuck am I clearing the way? Like, why is my focus the fucking wave? Like, I'm Samira. I should be... What are they doing out there? Like, where's the wave? What are they doing out there? I can't clear this shit. I have... What do I have? Bloodthirster. I can clear it if I get a lucky crit, which I can flip a coin for, and I'll get it maybe 1 out of every half time I might get it. So, it doesn't sound very logical when you say it that way, does it? So... Yeah, just to highlight, it's just another stupid mistake I made, and it's just something I'm upset at myself about in retrospect. So, like I said, because I just played this game like 30 minutes ago, or what's the record? 24 minutes? 30 minutes ago, yeah. Just got out of that tough loss, you know, and I want to see what happened and what I did wrong. And we're doing just that. So, yeah, he just runs into me. So I reckon. Personally, again, let's see this. is Samira is someone who loves to fight. In a 1v1 against any ADC, you should, as long as you don't play incorrectly, you should theoretically either win every exchange or come out neutrally. If you misplay, you have a large potential of losing. That's what makes the ADC versus ADC so exciting, is it's so skill-based and micro-intensive and thrilling, you know? So that's what this situation is. You know, I'm just kind of poking his buttons. I'm like, bitch, I know my power. I know I can fucking fight you right now. And you're either gonna run the fuck away and die, or I don't know. You're either gonna run the fuck away or die, and that's what he does. Is he runs the fuck away. So just let's highlight that again. So yeah, he tries to, you know, nibble at me a little bit, and I'm like, at a point I'm like, ah, fuck this. And then at a certain point I realized, nah, fuck this dude. I'm gonna fight him. I can fight this dude. So I go in and fight him. I scare him off. I wanted to bait him in a little closer, because I knew I could fight him. And right now right here is, I think, the moment that I lost the game. This is the pivotal moment I lost the game, because I know exactly what happens next. Is right here I'm recalling, which looks really good. Because again, knowing when to go back to the base, heal yourself, and get items is a pivotal part of the experience. Oh no, I do go back. So I typed all that up for no reason. That's why I played it. I'm a little stir crazy right now. So I recalled where my team was at. We lost the tower, lost a bunch of stuff. But I feel justified in my recall because I feel annoyed at this point because I'm not getting a lot of kills. And as you can see, Samira's not the best farmer, so at this point I haven't really generated from the small lead. I should have been playing, sorry. From the small lead I secured earlier that I was hyping up so much, we've realized that I've wasted a lot of time effectively doing nothing. Because again, this is what I want to do right here. I want to fight them, kill them. I didn't really have an opportunity, or at least I didn't take an opportunity or do it. I didn't really do that until it was way too late. Until I was getting slowed into oblivion and Lucian was fed to fucking Kingdom Come, you know, like his bountiful was fucking plenty this game, right? I fed him a lot of kills, or he got a lot of kills. And we tried this, and I was like, let's just get Dragon. Which I think was the right play. We scared them off of it, and if they come back, they're not that strong. We have Renekton bot. I'm ready for a Briar ult because you can hear it come in. I block it. Again, I try to go in. I'm like I said, like I think the problem is I'm too afraid to play my champion because I front load all my abilities, and I don't know when to properly use them. I was effectively scared of nothing, and then by the time I had to be scared of something, I didn't have what I needed, so I had to run away. So I felt like I had to run away when I probably didn't even need to tell you the truth. It's just a weird psychological thing, being able to diagnose that and figure out why I did what I did in the moment and realize why it was wrong. The correct way to handle it, I've always found is a fascinating thing to do. So, that's what I'm doing. So again, I recall. I think we should have just gotten Dragon here. I think this recall was completely fucking stupid and pointless. We just killed Lucian. We were all already here. We could have killed this. I had zero reason to kill this Dragon. We had zero reason not to kill this Dragon right here. I should have been more eager to ping my team on it and be like, hey, we should take this. It's something. But I just wasn't really thinking. I was on Discord with my friend. I was kind of checked out at this point. So maybe I shouldn't unless I'm actually playing the game with someone. I shouldn't be chatting them. So I just can't focus. So I don't know. Maybe being able to sit down and say that to myself and realize it without feeling bad, and having the courage to say it in front of other people and admit how stupid it sounds, is exactly what I need to get better. So I don't know. I'm just putting it out there and saying where it gets me. Nothing crazy. We do get a kill, but holy shit. As you can see, getting one kill in this game is like playing Jenga. Like, you don't even know what the fuck is going on just from watching probably. You're probably just listening, which is cool. I appreciate that. And, you know,
I didn't die.
there's not much to talk about. We just got shit stomped, right? Like, I can explain the intricacies, but quite frankly, we've been here for 30 minutes, and I feel like we need to wrap this up. 30 minutes. We'll get it going. Bottom line is, I just kept making a lot of mistakes, and I feel a lot of them were front-loaded, and I didn't see them at the time, and it just felt good to talk about that and really explore it. I don't think the replay even needs to be talked about anymore. You know, I feel like a lot of what I needed to see and talk about was already talked about, so if you watched, thanks for watching. I know 30 minutes is long, but I mean, it really means a lot that you'd watch me ramble on and just play a game that I like and, you know, engage with me. So, have a good one.